So one thing that I noticed about the play is that like most of the communication done is done through letters and not specifically like a lot of dialogue. And all the characters are involved in the war in some way, either participating in it or being involved just in a different way. So two values I found that were represented in the play were music. Specifically, Elliot's grandpa carried a flute with him everywhere he went, and it got him through a lot of things. And then he eventually gave it to his son. And also loyalty. Loyalty to the family legacy, with like Elliot and his father and his grandfather all participating in the military and being loyal to their brothers in the military, fulfilling their duties and being loyal to their country as well, by going to Iraq. Something I didn't understand was the code of silence that was brought up. I'm not really familiar with it, so I looked it up, and after looking it up, I realized that it's common among like a lot of cultural groups, and for example, like law enforcement or like urban communities or gangs. It means that one does not like release any information that may be harmful towards another one of their community members or friends or family. It's really just keeping things in secrecy. In the military, it's like specific to like preventing people from talking about certain things that might cause others some grief. So for diversity, all four of the characters are Puerto Rican, and I noticed that Elliot, his father, and his grandfather seem to have a sort of loss of connection with their heritage and really fight to be like an American, and they do a lot to become an American and enlist in the military to become an American and stuff like that. So the story reaffirmed the idea of the American soldier when Elliot was interviewed and threw the first pitch at the baseball game. It also talks about PTSD and this typical view of the American soldier, the challenges they face. But the way that he talked about like what he felt and like what it was like to get hurt, and when he wanted to shoot his corporal, that really challenged the idea of the American soldier, and the way he talked about his clothes being cut off. So the word fugue, I looked it up, and it means two or more voices that are introducing a subject and then building it throughout a story. And this connects to the play through Elliot's own circumstances and how he got injured. And it comes up in the beginning and throughout the play. And there's just this reoccurring theme of just being a soldier. And through the generations, this is the theme as well. So my two questions were, how did Elliot truly view his father, regardless of the fact that he respected him? And did the letters have any impact on his decision to go back into the military?